memories look relatable, but were so erasable. So how can it really be a problem with my memory? How can it really be a problem with my memory? Because even after the Holy Communion, I'd leave and do everything in remembrance of me. But who am I? And I don't mean who you think or who it seems or what you deem me to be, because all my life my focus has been on what she deems or what he deems, that I didn't have the time nor will to be redeemed. I needed somebody to validate the thoughts that Satan parallel parked in my heart, till I sought spiritualists who taught me that I needed to find myself. But even nature proves that the best way to know what something is to know what something came from. So it's apparent that knowing the parent is imperative. But my original parents were flawed, so I had to change parents, and trans means change, so I had to become transparent. Then God could see me through, because he had to see through me to show me who I am in him. And I am a blood-washed, blood-bought child of his kingdom. And even though people may think that I'm faking, I thank them, because one day I prayed to be Christ's imitation. So tribulations, I eat them for dinner. With persecutions for breakfast. And yes, it's hard to swallow and too big for me to stomach this burden. So I throw up my arms like white flags, because I'm bulimic to this earth. Plus surrendering is worship. I'm not perfect. But I'm a servant that makes my body a servant, which makes me certain that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. To God I'm a saint, but to Satan I'm a monster. Get up. So when it comes to Lucifer head bruising, I said when it comes to Lucifer head bruising, yo, I should be rocking a medal. I'm a man, but when stomping devils, it's like I'm rocking stilettos. I'm the to God's heartbeat. So yo, I'm obviously special. You're the to God's heartbeat, so that's why we're obviously special. No wonder why these cholesterol demons are so stuck on blocking these vessels. I had to lose myself in his grace, just for him to find my soul. I'm like, you deserve the credit. I'm not worthy to be your FICO, because I know that you are the loner of life itself, because heaven only approves those who deny themselves, and that living for you is really only an act of dying to self, and that I am the apple of God's eye. I'm just disguised as myself. Die to realize that I had an eye problem, until I visited the eye doctor. And he told me that I needed to cross out my knees, to cross out my eyes. That I'd never be able to see life until I seen life cross-eyed. I mean cross-eyed. He changed the way I see, and literally became my Visine, just to show me that without a drop of him, I burn. Yo, without a drop of him, I burn. And as a result, I've learned never to battle with my wardrobe, nor to cling like lint to the very things I use to dress my self-esteem, but rather to acknowledge God. And even though his grace, and even though this world may think that I stink, his grace has made me fresh to death. Yes, I am fresh to death. Yes, I am fresh to death. Yes, I am fresh to death. Who cares what the world thinks of me? I'm so fresh that even if I die now, my soul will be like the sweetest aroma to God, while my bones will be doing the Dougie. Trust me. When I look into a mirror, instead of seeing my flyness, I simply behold the aerodynamic excellence of a magnificent pilot, recognizing that I was born to conform to his likeness. That my only identity crisis was an identity crisis, my failure to see and identify who Christ is. So it's not a matter of who I am, but whose I am. And that who is the I am that I am.